Hi, Hannah. How are you feeling? Good? I heard that you weren't feeling too good this week. Yeah, I wasn't either. It isn't fun to feel awful, is it? Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're feeling better. Hi, Max. Hi, Hannah. Liam? It's good to see you. There's Theo. Hi, Theo. What does your t-shirt say? Milk and Wookiees. Oh, from Star Wars, of course. Milk and Wookiees, that's a good one. Well, a couple of you were here last week, and I have the same story, and you may say, oh, we heard this story, but this story is so important that we need to hear it again. And it's going to be a little bit different this morning, because I'm going to get you to help me tell the story. And for Liam and Hannah and Max, they're hearing it for the first time. Yeah. So this story is all on this amazing necklace. And this story begins, if you remember, with nothing, right? And we wondered what nothing looks like. I wonder what nothing looks like. Nothing. Except it wasn't nothing, because we know, and the reason we're here is because we know that in that nothing there was the mystery that we call God, that spirit that was at work even in nothingness. And one day, long time ago, 14 billion years ago, there was a bang! A bang! And all of a sudden, light and warmth started to spew out of nothing. Out of nothing! And in that great radiance, in that light, galaxies formed. And galaxies were like the first children of the universe. Galaxies. And out of those galaxies, stars were born. Big, burning, warm balls of light called stars. And the stars were like the very first children of the galaxies, the next children of the universe. And one of those stars, do you remember, was our sun, which we can't see today, but it's out there warming us, making sure that things grow, including us. And that sun was a child of the universe. And out of one of the older stars that exploded, bits of molten stuff flew through the universe, and one of those little balls of molten stuff became our Earth. Another child of the universe. And then one day something hit that Earth ball, and what happened? Slice came off, and it was called the moon. And there's the moon, another child of the universe. And as the Earth started to cool, water raindrops formed. Raindrops. And the raindrops fell and created ponds and lakes and oceans, and eventually the water covered the whole face of the earth. Another child of the universe. And in that water, bacteria, tiny little buggy things, so small that we couldn't see them with our own eyes. We needed microscopes to help us see them. And those bacteria were children of the universe. And those bacteria got together and they started to form creatures like like squids and jellyfish. Yeah. Another child of the universe. And then shells. You know what? You remember why they started to grow shells? So they could hide, because they were eating each other. And so they grew shells so that they would survive. Another child of the universe. And those grew into fish. Another child of the universe. And then land started to appear. Mountains. Yeah?
When Papa was playing the Nordic ensemble, one of these crabs that can turn really quickly light.
Oh, there was a crab on the sand? Yeah.
And when we hit them on the face, they're dying, and then we can do it on their shells.
Oh, wow. So on the land, that meant that some of the fish started to come onto the land, and we had things like frogs and little lizards. And then, with the land also came our favorite thing, insects, bugs, flies and beetles and all those things that crawl and bite and all kinds of things. And all of these were children of the universe. And then we had trees. Trees started to grow. Another child of the universe. And the trees got so big that eventually the animals got big too, and we had dinosaurs. And they grew huge and lived everywhere, in the sky and in the seas and on the land. And so we also had the great big dinosaurs of the sea as well. And then one day, do you know what this one is? A meteor, a great big piece of rock, hit the earth so hard that it made it dark and cold, and all of these dinosaurs died. But some of the smaller ones, like turtles, lived, and some of the little mammals, like tiny horses and little tiny elephants and all kinds of things like that, they were only this big at that time, but they managed to survive. And they were all children of the universe. And then monkeys and gorillas and orangutans all started to appear, also children of the universe. And then flowers and weeds and all of those kinds of things. And also children of the universe. And then at some point came people. Yeah. And they were also children of the universe. And the people discovered, remember what this red one is? Fire. They discovered fire, and it allowed them to stay warm and to be able to not have to move all the time when the weather changed, and to cook food. And with that, they started to create some pets. And what kind of pets do we have here? Dogs and cats. And the horses were now much bigger than when they started. And we had horses. And they were all children of the universe. And then the people started to live together in houses, in towns, and towns grew bigger and they became cities. And we learned at that point how to read and how to write. And then one day I was born, and you were born, each of you. And we are all children of the universe, children of all of this. And it brings us right to the end of our necklace. What's that one? A question. I wonder what tomorrow will be. I wonder what children there will be tomorrow in our universe. That's our story. I wonder which of the beads or what part of the story you like the best. Do you like the dinosaur, Liam? You like the squid. What do you like, Max? Do you like something on here you like? Can you see anything? It's pretty cool, isn't it? Well, we're going to sing a song.
I love the meteor.
Yeah, the meteor is pretty cool too. We're going to sing a song, and you're invited to go to Children's Church, and you're going to be working on making something like this yourself. Isn't that neat? Yeah. So let's sing Jesus, Friend of Little Children.